Today I'm in West Hollywood. This is Beverly Boulevard, not to be confused with Beverly Drive and Beverly Hills. Now here is Lane Hills. Now let's see, I got to turn. You see, that's where I come and just got a manicure and a pedicure. This whole block is changing like you can't believe. I'm going to show you CBS Studios and other things here in a moment, folks. But look across the street there. All those retail stores that were there went out of business. They tore them down. They're going to build apartment buildings. And they'll fill those apartment buildings. And people are saying, I'm leaving California. But they fail to realize people are coming here. Now, that entire block there is Goodwill. That's been there for many years. You see that corner? That's Fairfax and Beverly. Used to be a theater and some very good stores. They're out. Take this block now. You got Lanny Nails, electronic place. You have Pilates. Should I do Pilates? What do you folks think? Okay? Well, let's take a walk here. Look at it. Alright? Out of business. Out of business. Out of business. Out of business. Right down to the end here, you got a hair salon. And you have Benito's taco place. They used to be on Santa Monica Boulevard. Here's one of the cheapest gas stations that we have here in Los Angeles. Now what I can't figure, folks, okay, here it's at $5.69 for the cheapest, okay? But you go 2 blocks down that way, there's a mobile gas station, and they're at $9. Why is it a difference? Hello, Michelle. Hello, Brad. Huh? Why out of business? Because California has made it impossible for people to go in business. Their permits, the construction, it's terrible what you have to go through. All right? They make it almost impossible for people. Now they're trying to change that now. Okay? They're trying to change that. Especially in the entertainment business. I don't know if they're waking up too late now or not. Now look at, we got construction, sewer line. You Fairfax. Tons and tons of restaurants out of business. No matter what part of Los Angeles you go to. Television City, folks. See it over there? Television City. See if we can see. Sorry, folks, a phone call come in. Huh? Can I sing Baby Shark? Hello, Prince Morris. Here's, let's see, can you see in there, folks? It's TVC now. That was CBS. Now, I think that's part of the deal that Larry Ellison, who bought Paramount Studios, I purchased this also. What is this thing up here? I never seen and I can't get rid of it. Can you folks see me? I don't know what happened to my screen. Oh, somebody said they sent me $100. Okay. Where'd you send it? Hello, Moon. Gold. Let's take a walk here, folks. A little quiet today for Saturday afternoon. It's normally packed. But take a walk with me. I need my walk. You know, I've been doing a little studying about, I keep hearing, what Iran has done to us in the last 47 years. What Iran has done. I keep hearing that. So I said, let me study. Yeah, they did some things. They bombed our military bases overseas. They've done some nasty things. But they didn't bomb us over here, did they? Okay? You know, I live in Beverly Hills. I bet half the population of Beverly Hills is probably Iranians. And they're all well-to-do. Our mayor of Beverly Hills is Iranian. So, yeah, folks, it's called Television City now. All right, but it was CBS. This is the parking lot. But today is Saturday. Alright? Well, look at all those are reserved. They also park Waymo cars. See the Waymo? Look, we got more Waymo here. And I don't know why the hell. There we go. Got rid of that thing. Okay? Everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful, blessed Saturday. Anyways, folks, the way I analyze the thing, maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Donald Trump has two options. Number one option, bail out and end this war. Forget about it. Or start doing what he threatened to do. I mean, he's made 1 million threats and hasn't done anything. Yeah, he's got a blockade over it. Look at these Waymos. Nobody's driving these cars. So look at it. And this simply freaking amazes me. And look at, they're coming out. This is where they park. And I don't know, do they recharge here? I don't know. Okay. But I've been in there, tons of the studio. Years ago when it was CBS, Merv Griffin, I knew Merv Griffin because his office was above mine over there on Beverly. We're now on Fairfax. And look across the street. The Box Depot, I'll clean his clothes. But take a look at the closed places. Huh? Hey folks, if you haven't, please subscribe, like, and share, okay? I appreciate it. Mandy, are you here? Where's Mandy? The book of Joshua and Revelation. Isn't that weird? Folks, we're in this war only because of Israel. No other goddamn reason. Okay? Because we have no business. Hello, Stacy from Florida. Thank you, Kush. God bless you too. God bless you all here. Okay. Man, it's chilly today, folks. Okay. Look at that. This is supposed to be. We got summer coming. I don't know when the hell summer is coming. All right. It's cold here for this time of the year. Now, this is not a place. I come to the farmer's market down here often. I brought you there before. I'm going to do that again today. See what they got. You know, a fruit that I love is pomegranate. Okay? Man, they're sweet. They're good. What do you folks think? You like pomegranate? So anyway, going back to the war, folks, and then we'll talk about all this shit. Okay? Trump better either obliterate him like he said he did, which he didn't. Okay? The Iranians are not afraid of him. They've been in war for freaking thousands of years. This is nothing new to them. But it is to Trump. What the hell does he know about war? Okay? He never served in the military. He got out of it. Okay? His kids didn't serve in the military. None of them. His son-in-law, Jared Kushner, didn't serve in the military. Doesn't know shit about the military. But they got him and Witkoff. Whoa there. And Iran said they're not going to sit down. So, I don't know, folks. What do you believe? Okay, they're supposed to have talks. Okay, this is the end. We'll get over there to the farmer's market. Okay, that's the grove there with all sorts of shops. And then you have shops here. Look at Columbia Bank. I never even heard of this. Is that another bank that Colombians own? Huh? Go Mac. Mandy, we're in a war. I'm going to try to explain it the best I could. Okay? Netanyahu wants to own the whole Middle East over there, if he possibly could. All right? Everything he does is about more land. All right? That's all he wants. All right? Look what they did at Gaza Strip over here. What they did at the Palace. They just want land. He wants to control everything. Him and his billionaire friends. And the day will come, they'll want to own the United States of America. You know, they got a lobby. They have a lobby. They pay all our congressmen and senators. Did you know that? Huh? I bet you didn't know that. And look, you got the Verizon, Chipotle. All right, over here, the Pottery Barn for kids. I didn't even know they had a Pottery Barn for kids. Huh? Have you folks ever brought your children to the Pottery Barn for kids? Let's go this way. I see the exit. Parking. Parking is the biggest money maker of anything, anywhere. Okay? You gotta know where to go, where to park. Okay, then you can get validated over here at the farmer's market to park your car. And look, you got the tour buses here, okay? And there's a Waymo waiting to pick somebody up. Let's cross the road here. So, Mandy, it's because of Israel. Otherwise, we have no business being in that war. All right? I saw Zelensky on the news today. He's even talked about the Ukraine war has been forgotten about. Trump's got all his attention over here. Trump has the lowest ratings he's ever had. And folks, subscribe, like, and share. No, they don't from other countries. Can't lobby. Oh, Jamie, you're so wrong there. You are so wrong. Sorry to say, my friend. Okay? It's called APAC. All right, have you heard of it? Okay? And they're not even registered here in the United States. Why aren't they registered? Huh? You don't think Israel's controlling shit, okay, folks? Well, I got news for you. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but Israel is controlling our president of the United States of America. Okay, now here, the entrance to the farmer's market. Got a lot of different shops in here. And as you can see, fruits, nuts, all kinds of nuts, folks. Hello. All right. There's figs, $8. Red dragon fruit, $9.99 a pound. $15.99 for cherimoya. Do you know what cherimoya is? I don't know what that is. But you can see all fresh fruit and vegetables. Man, it's cold in here. Colder here, there's a breeze coming through. There's the papaya,
Right here, Nina.
tomatoes.
Right here. We'll pick some out and eat it.
There's another place. Driscoll. Yeah, they do. Then you got candy shops here. All right. Anything you want, you can get here, folks. It's really an awesome place. If you have the opportunity of visiting California, you got to visit here. Jamie, I don't understand your question. You're right, Otis. Huh? Do I have any financial advice? Yeah, my financial advice is prices are not going to be going down. Don't expect prices to go down. Don't expect gas prices to go down, all right, anytime soon. People think, oh yeah, Trump's going to do it tomorrow and prices are going to plummet. No, they're not. It don't work that way, folks. It's going to take a long time, all right? And I got a feeling this war is going to last a long time. I certainly hope I'm wrong, but I don't think so. Okay, this is going to happen a long time. Trump has got himself into a clusterfuck. Yeah. He got into something, but he didn't know what his exit would be. So he doesn't have an exit. So he's got the whole country in trouble. He's got the whole country in turmoil. All of us. because of what he did for his buddy Bibi Netanyahu. Alright? You could agree to disagree with me. Okay, I can respect that. Alright? Hi. Look at a beautiful little girl. I'm not blaming boomers. What, me? Me? Are you talking about me, Mandy? I didn't say anything about boomers, did I? Huh? Oh, there's somebody. I like that there. The first president with enough balls to figure out how to deal with these cavemen. You know, you're so wrong there. Okay, and let me explain to you. Go back. They say 47 years. Let's go back. Who was the president 47 years? Do you know who the president was 47 years ago? I bet you don't. Okay, number one. Number two, Netanyahu has visited the White House no matter who's president, Republican, Democrat. He has tried doing this here, what he got Trump. Dry mouth. What he got Trump to do. Nobody else would do it. Huh. Why? You know why? They listen to their advisors. Okay? Trump don't listen to his advisors. They gotta jump when he says jump. You think Pete Hegseth is really in charge of the Department of Defense? And I'm going to call it the Department of Defense. Why do you think Trump changed it to Department of War? Because he wants war. But you people just don't understand. You don't want to do your homework. Well, why do I, an 81-year-old man, got to come here who does his homework, who does his research, who gives you truth and facts? Huh? Boy, we got a lot of things deleted here. Huh? Yeah, people don't know shit. I knew I get people like you that didn't know anything. All right, would try to come. All right, dispute me. That's why I do my research. Okay, you could do the same thing. If you read, you probably don't know how to read. You got all sorts of food places. Philly steak off the grill. I wonder how it is. I can go for a Philly steak, actually. And there's a fish place. You got the coffee and donuts, a pizzeria, ice cream, you got a meat market. Anything you want is here. And here's the coffee corner. Why don't we get an espresso here, folks? Huh? Let's get an espresso. Yeah, Reagan didn't do it, did he? All right? People want to say, hey, Carter was an idiot, okay, and all that there. Normally this place would be mild. I don't know why. Maybe because of the weather. But look at all the different kinds of food that you have here. Anything you want. I could use an espresso. I'm not going to wait in line for an espresso. There's a place you get corned beef. They say it's world famous. They got good food, folks, though. Really good. Now let's go take a walk into the Grove, huh? What do you think? Want to go to the Grove? I do need something to eat, folks. It is almost noon. What do they got over here? Mine is. Folks, this place began many years ago. All right? Before it was a farmer's market, it was a gas station. Can you believe that? They still got part of it up over here, and I'll show you that in a moment. Okay. And when I come back, I'll show you. All right, so farmer's market. And then you got stores over here. And now there's a movie theater in there. This is the Grove. Great place, folks. It's a lot of fun coming here. You got a Bloomingdale, Nordstrom. Nordstrom. You got all sorts of stores. Look at that line of people. What are they waiting to go? What's going on here? They got something going on. What do they got? American whiskey. Sir Davis. I never heard of it. Have you? Sir Davis. Where's American whiskey?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, sir. Beyonce's.
What is it?
Beyonce's whiskey.
It's Beyonce's?
Yes.
Oh, yeah? You look like her.
Oh, thank you.
She was a beautiful girl, wasn't she? You know, folks, imagine, okay, I go through the social media, Instagram, it's crazy. If I was a good-looking young girl, I'd have probably 20 million followers, okay? Jamie, I'm not going to sit here and argue with you who was the best president or who was the worst. Okay? How old are you, Jamie? Huh? How old are you? Huh? People want to get me into arguments over here. I'm going to tell you two of the best presidents we had. You might not agree with me. Ronald Reagan and Bill Clinton. Yeah. Say what you want about Bill Clinton. But he balanced the budget. He balanced it. We didn't owe money. What do we owe now? How many trillion? I forgot. Trillions of dollars. And Trump's pumping it up every freaking day. But you don't care. It's your money he's spending. It's not his. Okay? And folks, you better get, and if you want to be involved in politics, you better understand politics. Okay? Understand. Barnes and Noble bookstore. Boy, I love that song. Yeah, folks. People make decisions because of red or blue. Okay? That's what our forefathers wanted you to do. It was our forefathers who divided the country. They did that intentionally. And it's just progressed, progressed, and progressed. Okay? They had Republican and Democrat. That's to divide the country. Check it out. And now, what's dividing our country? Republicans, Democrats. And now we got independents. Me, I'm a no party affiliate. I bet you don't know what a no party affiliate is. Okay? You know why? Most of you don't know because you don't read and you don't look at the registration. All right? But if you look at it carefully, there is a box you can check if you don't want to be a Republican or a Democrat. Thank you, Mandy, for deleting anything on drugs, okay? All right? And get the trolls out of here. Okay? We had a lot of trolls today. Okay? There's the waterfall. So look at it. It's not going that high. It goes, depending on what song you go, how high it goes. There, see it goes higher. I don't know, can you hear the music? A lot of people, a lot of tourists coming out. All right. Thank you, Goldfish. Okay. People want to argue with me. They better be prepared. They better be well read. Okay. They better know their history. But they're not. They're red or they're blue. Give me a freaking break. You're going to say, what? Trump divide the country, Obama divided the country, Biden divided it. Well, they all divided it. Okay? And we buy into their bullshit. Look at that thing. Oh, he just Todd Blanche, the acting DOJ guy, and Trump announced yesterday about what they're doing and lowering the drug standard and bringing it down to a level 3 from a 1. Folks, that's only for medical marijuana. It's not for recreation. Okay? And you gotta understand what they're doing with that. The reason they did that, medical marijuana, is because of all the dispensaries around the country. They want the tax from it. They want the money. Understand what the long run is when you see them doing something. People got elated. Oh my God, what a good thing. Until they read the goddamn thing. Okay? You can bet your ass. Okay? Medical marijuana and recreational marijuana is going to become bigger and more controlled and more taxes by the government. Huh? You're right. So about neither party gives a shit about us. Okay? They're serving. I don't see where they're made for good company. The whiskey lemonade.
Oh, it's for the lemonade.
If you folks were here, we can go have a drink. But I don't drink.
Okay, great. Yeah, okay. So
We're going to cut over here. What are these people waiting in line for? Let's find out. Yeah, what are you waiting in line for? Huh? A bus tank.
a book signing.
Okay. I I got no idea what that was. I didn't understand. They said bus tank. Well, maybe they're waiting for a bus. Buses don't come in here. I'll show you this new building. They're building a apartment building. Okay? It's not finished yet, but it's enormous. There it is across. Look at it, folks. It's called the Daphne LiveDaphne.com. You could Google it, okay? LiveDaphne.com. I wonder what the rents are going to be. You see retail on the bottom, apartments on the top. You could bet those apartments are going to go for $4,000 or $5,000 minimum. Ugh. Yeah. What kind of retail going to be there? Be big, some big stores, I guess. Okay, folks, this is 3rd Street. Okay? And if you go over here, there's all the farmers market over there. Across the street, you got Whole Foods, CVS, another tourist bus. Boy, people are coming and going. They don't like what I'm saying. Oh well, like it or not, I don't give a shit. Okay? Get some bacon and cheese fried. That sounds pretty good. Wednesday, my son from Florida is coming here to visit me. I can't wait. I'm really excited. Haven't seen him in quite a while. And he's got the same name as I do. Alright, he's my oldest son. And so I'll be with my 2 boys. Very excited about that, folks. Very excited. So I'm after Wednesday, you're probably not going to see much of me next week for a few days. All right? Whether you care or not, I don't know. Okay? But I know a lot of you do care. Like, you want an espresso? Come on here, I'll buy you an espresso. There's the Writers Guild of America, folks. They just actually settled a strike. They avoided a strike again. Thank God. All right, but that's the Writers Guild of America, the whole corner. Over here, across the street, Mendocino Farms, Trader Joe's. Huh? Wood fried chicken. Look at a new restaurant there, Sada. Never heard of that. Wood fried chicken. Huh? Have you ever heard of that, folks? I haven't. It's the first time. See? We learn every day. As long as we keep our mind open to learn, to become better. You could do it. I'm 81 years old, and I'm still learning a lot of things. All right? Hello, Queen. All right? If I had a seat in Congress, my friend, okay, I'd end up being the only one there. I would throw the rest out. Okay? They ain't doing a goddamn thing for you or me. And you know, folks, maybe this is the reason, because I never really discussed politics as much as I have been. But this has been the craziest year in my 81 years. And yes, I admit, I voted for Donald Trump. Okay? Folks, if you haven't subscribe, like, okay? Help me out over here. I don't ask for anything else. So try to do what you can, all right? Somebody asked me where I'm from. You're going to have to hit replay. I don't like talking about politics. But Trump has made a mockery of our country. Somebody mentioned Jimmy Carter. Trump has a lower rating than Jimmy Carter right now. How could he get it? This is what's bothering him. He doesn't know how the hell to get out of it. He got himself into this. He listened to the wrong person. And everybody wants to make a hero of him and say he's the first president that did it. Reverse that. He's the dumbest president because he did it. Don't think our other presidents were dumb. They weren't. They listened to their advisor. Trump listens to nobody but Bibi Netanyahu. And that's what irritates me. Hey, look at it. I'm an old man. But maybe your children or your grandchildren, that's who you got to think about. Because Netanyahu would like to own the United States. If he gets more land over there in the Middle East, where do you think he's coming from? Okay? Think we're just that far away? He don't care. Okay? Well, folks, that's about it. I've given you a tour Somebody asked me, go someplace else, because I always do Beverly Hills. Well, I live in Beverly Hills. And people prefer seeing Beverly Hills than other areas. But we do. I'll bring you up to Hollywood Boulevard maybe tomorrow, depending on how I feel. Okay? See what's going on up there. You know, I showed you in the beginning, all right? Lanny Nels. Will you believe she began on 3rd Street? I've been with her for 33 years. 33 years getting my manicure and pedicure. And my son also. Can you imagine, folks? You see, I'm a loyal person.
Oh, you got this?
And also, I gotta tell you, I get ingrown nails like you can't believe, and toenails, ever since I was a kid. And she's able to get them right out. And I'm sure a lot of you had ingrown toenails. You know that they're painful. I'm going to have to hire a Waymo car one of these days and take you folks for a ride in a Waymo. Okay? Where no driver. And I got to tell you, they obey the rules, the speed limits, and everything. How they do that is just so amazing. And Uber's going to start doing it too. So get used to those kind of cars, folks. And here we are back at TV City. TVC, see it? Used to read CBS. No longer CBS. Larry Ellison, he bought Paramount Studios. He's getting Warner Brothers. Netflix just bought another studio here. So they're changing the tax credits that they're giving on films. Finally waking up on that here. I hope they're not too late, because people are going to Atlanta, New York, New Jersey, England, Ireland, and other places to film movies nowadays. Okay, folks, let's call that a wrap. What do you think? Let's call that a wrap for today. All my love and respect. I hope you folks enjoyed it. Thank you. God bless you all.